Hi everybody, this is Myra from Myra's Mix. Just trying to get this channel on the road. Today I'm just going to show you a little mini of them. My very first one I've ever made, and I'm very proud of it. And can't wait to do another one. This one is for my nephew. I started out with a cereal box. If any of you guys do try this, however, I would suggest gluing two pieces of cardboard together just because it seems to be a little bit on the not as stiff as I would like it side. All right, so I covered it with paper, and then this is packing paper. I used a colored pencil over a texture piece that's made for clay, and then folded it so it wouldn't have any raw edges and attached it. And then to marry the two together, I put the ribbon here so that the transition wasn't just so stark. This is just a dark ribbon. I ran it through a buckle that I had gotten. I may have gotten it at Joann's. Consumer Crafts, I shop there sometimes. I could have even gotten this one at Hobby Lobby. I apologize, I just don't remember exactly where I got it. But it was the perfect size for the magnet that I had on the back. And with the magnet came a round disc that the magnets were attached to. And I thought, instead of putting two magnets and making it so bulky, why don't I try to cut that disc? So I used a pair of utility scissors and cut it into fourths, which was plenty big enough for the magnet, and put it right under this Tim Holtz label. And I think that really made it nice because then you didn't have to have that extra bulk. I don't remember, and I apologize, who showed me how to do the spine. I do know that May made it, does it, but she gave someone else credit. So if you visit her channel, you'll probably at least be able to hear where she learned it from. But it's a really good system for spines. And these are toilet paper rolls. Isn't that cool? I covered each one with paper, and on this side of it, I folded it under and glued it down in there so you didn't see the raw inside of the toilet paper holder. The other end, I did not fold it over because it was going to go on the hinge anyway. So it's just met even with the toilet paper roll down there. This was just a piece of stationery, and I fussy cutted the house out. This was a stamp. I stamped it, and then I critiqued it a little bit with some pit markers from Faber-Castell. The star I cut out by tracing a cookie cutter. I printed pictures out on my computer, and I just went through and decided that no more than 2 inches was the size that I needed. Some of them are a little smaller than that. Excuse me, but that made everybody fit. So this is little man's parents, and then when you pull it out, you see our mother, his grandma, and then if you turn the page, you're going to see the grandparents together, and there's our dad. Now, I made the butterfly from a mold in clay, and it's the type that you bake for a little while, and then I just painted it and used the pit markers for the black lines. This is his sisters. And some more pictures of the sisters. This is his grandparents from his dad's side. And there's a picture of his dad with his brother and sister. Another clay mold that I made, which is an owl. There is his uncle and aunt, which is our brother. When you pull that out, you have a journaling side. This, I gave him 2 pages to write things on if he wanted to. And underneath the 2 pages is a picture of his kitty. Alright, so let's get that back in there. I really thought it was cool having the tags coming out of there. Then this is my daughter, his cousin, and him. And I do have a punch that makes the coolest little photo holder. I really like that. And you've probably already seen it a couple other times. And then as I pull this out, this is him and I think his best friend right now, with a little washi tape as the background. And here's a picture of me. I'm his aunt. And 3 little buttons. And a picture of our parents and my sister and I And then if you turn the page, one of his sisters had a baby and made little man an uncle. So there's a picture of him holding his nephew. And there's a picture of his nephew. And there's a picture of his grandma, my mom, and my sister's mom. And there is another fussy cut house and some trees. And then it closes. I was really tickled with it. I wasn't sure I'd be able to do it, but the more I got into it, the more fun I had. I just used baker's twine to put through there. I also used a die cut to cut just the end of the cardstock so that the tags had to pull out. Of course, I just punched a hole after that. If I had paper left over, I decorated the tags with the paper or drew stitch lines or something like that. Anyway, I hope he likes it. He's kind of young, but I believe it looks like a boy instead of a girl. That was a real challenge for me too. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please press the like button and subscribe if you haven't. And I'm going to try to get a lot more videos out pretty soon. Talk to you later. Bye for now.